Welcome to Complete Guitar Lessons. I'm Brad Allen. Today we're going to be talking about how to hold the guitar. This is a lesson for absolute beginners. It's not a real exciting topic, but it's a very important one. One of the things I see beginning students do quite a bit is they let their neck droop down all the time. And it's very hard to play the guitar if your neck is down here, the guitar neck. So you want to keep it up in the air. Best way to do that, first thing I recommend, learn to play the guitar sitting down initially. To me, standing is more difficult. That's probably where you want to get to eventually. But in the beginning, sitting is easier. I'm going to show you two different positions here. The first is the classical position. Notice I've got the neck way up in the air. And what happens here is I have the guitar on my left leg rather than my right, like that. I've got the guitar in close here. I usually tell students, it's kind of like if you ever played football, it's kind of like having a football here. You don't want to let the football go. So I've got my arm over here. I'm balancing it on my other leg. And the other thing is with my left foot, I've got a stack of books underneath that's about a foot high. They do sell commercial footrests also. Classical musicians use those a lot. You don't necessarily need one. You can just use some books. The advantage to this classical position is it keeps the neck of the guitar up high, nice and stable. You know, a friend of mine who's a really great classical guitarist said to me one time, well, classical guitarists don't play that way just because it looks good. He said it's actually much easier to play. It gives them more mobility. So that's the first position. This particular teacher, friend of mine, he insists that all his students play that way in the beginning. I don't, but I think it's a good thing to try, and it's a good thing to at least go back to once in a while, just to see the difference. Now the other position is more the rock and roll, folk position, country position, and that is you put the guitar on your other leg, on the right leg. And by the way, you can reverse all this. If you're a left-handed player and you're playing a left-handed guitar, just reverse all these. But I'm assuming that, you know, 99% or more of the people watching this video probably are playing a right-handed guitar. So again, this is on my right leg. And, you know, I've been playing the guitar so long, it doesn't make that much difference to me. But again, you got to be careful. If you're playing in this position, I got it up against my chest here. You want to keep it nice and solid. You don't want to let that neck droop down. I see a lot of students do that. It's very hard to play that way, if not impossible. So anyway, those are your two positions. I hope you found this video, interesting, useful. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. And if you wouldn't mind sharing it on social media, I'd really appreciate that as well. And we'll see you next time.